In this video, we will learn about the area of square and rectangle. Uncle and Golu want to change the floor tiles of their houses. Both have come to buy tiles in the market. Both Uncle and Golu like the tiles of this design. Both bought the tiles for their respective homes. After reaching home, Uncle started laying down the tiles. Each tile is square in shape and its edges are 1 meter long. Uncle first started laying tiles along the length of the floor of his room. Then Uncle saw that there were a total of 6 tiles in the length of his floor.
Oh, the length of my floor is equal to 6 tiles with 1 meter long edges. That means my rectangle-shaped floor is 6 meters long,
thought Uncle. Then Uncle started laying the tiles along the width of his rectangle-shaped floor. Uncle laid a total of 4 tiles along the width of his floor.
There are a total of 4 1 meter long tiles in the width of my floor. That means my rectangle shaped floor has a width of 4 meters. But how do I find out how many tiles it will take to completely cover my floor? I have 6 square-shaped tiles in the length of my floor. That means 6 such horizontal rows will be made. And there are 4 square-shaped tiles in the width of the floor. That means there will be 4 tiles in each horizontal row. Now, it's become very easy. All I need to do is multiply the number of rows by the number of tiles in each row, and I will know the total number of tiles needed to cover the floor. In other words, I have to multiply the length of the floor of this rectangle-shaped floor with its width. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 tiles will be required to cover the rectangle-shaped floor. And the fun part is that covering this rectangle shape completely will be equal to its area. This means the area of this rectangle-shaped floor is 24 square meters.
Uncle finished laying the tiles on his floor. Come, let's see what Golu is doing. Golu's floor is square-shaped, so the length and width of his floor are exactly equal. He has laid 4 1 meter long tiles along the edge of his floor. This means the edge of his square-shaped floor is 4 meters long. In order to find the number of tiles required to cover Golu's square-shaped floor, he only has to multiply the lengths of any 2 edges of his floor. In this way, Golu needs 4 times 4 or 16 tiles. In other words, Golu's square-shaped floor has an area of 16 square meters. Golu too covered his floor with those beautiful tiles. See how beautiful Uncle and Golu's floors look. Children, in this video we learned about the area of square and rectangle. In the next video, we will learn more about it through some interesting examples. In the last video, we learned about the area of square and rectangle. In this video, we will learn more about it through some interesting examples. Chanda wants to fit a glass in her window pane. She has got such a frame made for her rectangle-shaped window, and now she has come to buy glass in the market.
Oh no! I came to buy the glass, but I don't know how big a glass I need. If I can find the area of the glass in some way, then it'll be easier for me to buy the glass,
thought Chanda. While thinking this, Chanda reached Gaggu's mirror shop. Chanda, why do you look so upset? Gaggu asked Chanda.
Gaggu, I want to buy a glass for my rectangle-shaped window. I remember the perimeter of the frame of my window and also the length of the window. But I do not know the area of glass I need for the window.
Oh, such a small thing. I can help you. Look, Chanda, your window is rectangle shaped. That means we can write the perimeter of your window as 2 times the length of the window plus 2 times the width of the window. Can you now tell me what is the perimeter of your window?
12 meters.
And what is the length of your window?
5 meters.
Gaggu quickly wrote the perimeter and length of Chanda's window in this way. Now look, Chanda, we can easily find the width of your window in this way. Look, the width of your window is 1 meter. Now, because your window is rectangle shaped, we only have to multiply the length of the window by the width of the window to find the area of the glass in your window pane. In this way, the area of your glass will be 5 times 1, 5 square meters. Chanda thanked Gaggu and happily returned home after purchasing her glass from his shop. And children, if Chanda's window would have been square instead of a rectangle, and if its perimeter would be 24 meters, then can you find the area of Chanda's window? If you want, you can find a solution by stopping the video. As we saw in the previous video, since all the edges of a square are exactly the same, we can find the perimeter of a square by multiplying the length of any edge by 4. Therefore, the perimeter of a square-shaped window will be 4 times the length of any of its edges. In this way, we can find the length of any of the edges of the window as 6 meters. We can find the area of the square window by multiplying its length and width. But do you remember, children, that all edges of a square are exactly the same? Therefore, the measurement of the length and width of this square window will be exactly the same, 6 meters. In this way, the area of the window would be 6 times 6, 36 square meters. Children, in this video, we learned more about the area of square and rectangle through some interesting examples. In the next video, we will look at some of the misconceptions related to this. Hello children, In the previous video, we learned more about the area of square and rectangle through some interesting examples. In this video, we will see some of the misconceptions related to this. Babban is preparing to bake a cake for Banno's birthday. Just then, Appu came to his house.
What are you doing, Babban?
I am preparing to bake a cake for Banno.
Oh wow, Babban. But why did you use this small tray instead of this big tray to bake the cake?
Appu, I have found the perimeter of both trays in this way. And look, the perimeters of both are exactly the same. 36 centimeters. This means that both trays are exactly the same.
Babban, it is not necessary that the areas of two rectangles having equal perimeters would also be the same. So, it is not necessary that because the perimeters of these two trays are the same, their areas will also be the same. Look, the area of this rectangle shaped tray will be 12 times 6 or 72 square centimeters, and the area of this rectangle shaped tray will be 10 times 8 or 80 square centimeters. So, this tray is bigger than this tray. Understood?
Oh, I understood. And now I will make Banno's birthday cake in this big tray. You must come to her birthday party, Appu. Babban baked a beautiful cake for Banno using that big tray. Children, in this video we saw some misconceptions related to the area of square and rectangle.